The Doctor of Veterinary Medicine here at the University of Melbourne is a really special course. It is a graduate entry-level course that allows our students to go on to enter the profession of veterinary medicine. And this is a really valued profession where our graduates have many opportunities, including clinical practice, industry, government work, and many other things. The DVM here at the University of Melbourne is a 4-year degree. Students begin by studying structure and function. As they continue to travel on into the second year, they begin to study microbiology and bacteriology and virology, as well as continuing to learn body systems. When they move into the third year of the course, they begin to study the clinical applications. They do this on a species basis, so dogs and cats, horses, ruminants and camelids, etc. But they also do this on a presentation basis, so students learn what diseases look like based on what the animal would present to them like as a veterinarian. For instance, animals presenting with lameness. In the final year of the course, the students have a lecture-free year, which is a workplace integrated learning year, where students are actually in clinical practice, practicing alongside registered veterinarians, learning how to be the vet on client-owned animals, whether that be in a small animal veterinary hospital or herds of animals out in production animal practice. Veterinary medicine is very far-reaching. So not only do veterinarians help in companion animals like our dogs and our cats and our horses, but they also look after the food source of Australia and of the world by taking care of production animals. And they're also responsible for things like pharmaceuticals. They're responsible for One Health, looking at viruses and zoonoses that can affect people. The Melbourne DVM is the only course on offer at the University of Melbourne and in all of Victoria that qualifies graduates to register as a veterinarian. Entry into the Melbourne DVM is very competitive. The Melbourne DVM is quite special. It was the leader as the first DVM program offered in Australia and continues to be the forefront of DVM study. This allows our graduates to practice anywhere in the Australia and New Zealand region. The Melbourne DVM is also internationally accredited, both with the American Veterinary Medical Association and the Royal College of Veterinary Scientists from the UK. Some of the really standout things of our Melbourne DVM include our facilities. We have in our Werribee facility a purpose-built learning and teaching building that just opened at the end of 2019 that has a beautiful clinical skills center dedicated to small animal clinical skills, as well as an additional clinical skills center dedicated to development of large animal clinical skills. We also have a beautiful large collaborative learning space that allows for large group learning, breaking down into smaller groups to collaborate together in real time. The Melbourne DVM also partners with the Green Cross Pet Company to run the Green Cross Veterinary Hospital at the University of Melbourne, which is based at the Werribee campus. This is an enormous purpose-built small animal veterinary hospital for our final year students' workplace integrated learning. The students here at the Melbourne DVM really highlight the hands-on aspect of the course. They really like that from day one they get to work with animals in the animal handling and clinical skills parts of the course. In the final year of the course, in addition to all of the core work integrated learning rotations, they get to do track rotations in areas of their interest, including areas that are not offered as part of the core rotation. Areas such as veterinary behavior and placements in the West Arnhem Land, doing Indigenous animal health. Graduates of the DVM are actually qualified to begin working as veterinarians immediately after graduation. In Victoria and in most other states, you do need to register with the State Veterinary Board to practice as a veterinarian, but that happens within weeks of graduation. Veterinarians in clinical practice do all of the things. They are surgeons, they are medics, they are dentists, they are everything. However, our students can actually go on in the clinical practice stream to do internships and residencies to become specialists in specialized areas of veterinary medicine, not dissimilar to the same areas in human medicine. There are also industry and government opportunities. The government employs many veterinarians in a wide variety of fields, including food safety, including the post-exposure entry quarantines for animals coming into Australia, and a number of other areas. For students who aren't interested in clinical practice, our students often go on to do research higher degrees, master's degrees, and PhDs in areas of interest to them that are directly aligned with veterinary science.